Yo, what's up, guys? So, one of my favorite plots in card magic is the Spectator cuts to the aces, and today I'm teaching you just one of those many versions that I came up with a little twist, and I think you might like it a lot. Let's get into it. So in this trick, I want to show you something about estimation. Now, what estimation is estimating where you think certain cards might be to get good cards, all right? So do me a favor, cut off a packet about this size if you can. Just estimate however many cards this is and try your best to cut that many, all right? So that actually looks pretty good. All right, so I will do it again here, see if I can cut the same amount. Just like this, and you know what? I think I'm actually doing pretty good here. Let me try it just one more time. Let's see. Try to go with the same amount. Maybe about that many. I think is pretty good. I think that's actually almost perfect. But you know what? We'll test it out. So we'll just take the cards that we cut to here, and we'll set those aside for now. So there's another type of estimation that you can do, and it's just by counting off cards. And what I'm trying to do is stop somewhere where I think those other packets, the same amount of cards that we cut off. I think this many is good. I think that's actually almost perfect as well. So what card did we get? The Jack of Diamonds there. So wouldn't it be incredible? Quite a coincidence if one of these cards was also a jack. So let's see if I can use something that's not estimation, but sort of telepathy with cards here. I think I cut to a jack. I think it might be, feeling that might be a jack. Let's see. Ah, no, it's an ace. Well, maybe my estimation was off. Maybe my telepathy is off. I don't know. But here's a better trick. If I take this Jack of Diamonds, if I sort of rub it on this ace, it becomes the Ace of Diamonds. And if I can do that, why not do it to both cards? This all four aces with estimation and a little bit of telepathy. All right, so for this, you will take the aces and you'll put two on top, two on the bottom. It doesn't matter the orientation or how they are, just two on top, two on the bottom. Now you're going to force three of the aces on the participant, all right? And you do that with Harry Riser's subtlety cut, all right? So what's going to happen is you start an overhand shuffle, and what you want to do is chop off a block off the bottom, maybe around 12 or 13 cards or so, about a quarter of the deck, all right? So you do that with a slip shuffle, all right? So you keep that bottom ace on the bottom with the slip as you chop off a block of about 13 cards off the face of the deck so that ace stays there. Now what you're going to do is in-jog that first card and then shuffle off until you get to the last card, all right? So what's going to happen now is you want to lift up on that in-jog and say, look, we're going to try something with estimation. And what I want you to do is cut off some cards, maybe about this many or so, and just drop that on the table. The situation now is that the packet you just cut off has an ace on top. The deck has two aces on top, and on the bottom is that other ace, all right? So what's going to happen is they try their best, to estimate, cutting off some cards that equal, the same amount of cards as that, and they put it there. Now what you do here is you put this right back on top, maybe do a false cut like this, and say, that's pretty good. Let's see if you can do it again, all right? So they do it again just like this, or you can hold the deck, doesn't really matter. They do it again, and as they're doing this, you're just saying, no, that looks pretty good. I think that's almost perfect. And as you're saying this, you're doing an overhand shuffle, shuffling that bottom ace to the top. I think that's pretty good. I think that's almost perfect. Let's see if we can do it one more time. All right, so they do that. They cut off one more packet like this. Now you're looking at them and you're saying, ooh, I think this is actually almost perfect. And you're just doing whatever so you can really milk it. And for the time delay, all right? So what we're going to do now is we'll test it, and we'll just take these top cards off for later, and we'll see how you did. Now at this point, there's going to be an ace on top of this packet here, the first one you cut off. So you just gather them up like this and put them all on top of the deck. So there's an ace on top of the deck now. Now you say, now we'll try a different type of estimation. This time, as I do this, just try and stop at the same amount of cards that you cut off before, right? So they say stop somewhere, maybe right here. Now what you're going to do is prepare for the spread switch, all right? So what you're going to do is reverse spread these cards like this. Actually, it's a regular spread, but all you're doing here is taking your fingers from underneath and just extending them like this, all right? So say, ooh, I think I think that's actually almost perfect. Let's see the card that you stopped at. So with this help of the spread, and turn that top card of the deck over. So we have a 7 of clubs. Now just nonchalantly, very casually, flip it over and do the spread switch. And how that works exposed view is this: as you turn it over with that spread again, you just add this bottom card onto it. All right. So as that's turning over, just align it and take your thumb on top of it, just like that. All right. But from this side, this back of your hand shading everything, you can't see it, all right? So that's the 7 of clubs. The 7 of clubs, let's see if there's any cards over here that matches that 7 of clubs. And I just did it. Spread switch. It would be a crazy coincidence if one of these cards matched that 7 of clubs. Let's see if you can use some telepathy to figure out which one it is, all right? So you have them just choose one. Doesn't matter what they choose because they're all aces. And say, maybe they pick this one. Let's see if this is also a 7. No, it's an ace. But maybe your estimation was off. Maybe your telepathy was off. I'll tell you what. I'll show you a better trick. So now you just say, watch. I'll take that 7 of clubs. If I just rub it on this ace, watch. This also becomes an ace. Had you chose these two, I would have done the same thing. Just rub these on. They both would become aces, or whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. So that's the video. I hope you like it. I hope you learned something new. And if you did, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button and sub to the channel. It helps me out more than you might think, and till next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.